You know, I think it's weird that they have ATM machines everywhere. See, she does. See, Woody, thank you.
Okay, all right.
Boobs is always like. Mm-mm.
I'm actually naturally a blonde, so I always don't get things as quickly.
Oh, I just thought you didn't think it was funny.
Well, that too.
Usually,
most things that you say I don't find funny, and you laugh with your head back and cackle hysterically, and I just give you this blank look.
It almost is more funny to me when you don't think it is funny at all.
Which is always. So also, okay, so going back, as a female, because we've touched a lot on, like, what guys like. So as a female, there are women who like the insertion and that little walnut sweet spot inside of your vagina. That turns them on more. And then there's also women like me who are more external with, like, the clit stimulation, and that gets me on. So, like, again, that's why I like the Hitachi. Like, I mean, I've had vibrators before that insert, but the only reason I like the insertion is because the bunny rabbits are, like, perfectly placed when you insert it for the vibration of the clit. But the Hitachi itself is just a straight up vibrator for that area. And so, I mean, it's perfect. So, like, there are times when I'm, like, really into it, and I'll just, like, grab the back of the guy's head and just, like, basically kind of hump his face. And I guess that's in its own term, skull fucking. But I try not to do it to where, like, I'm, like, suffocating them. But it's so hot when they just, like, really fucking get into it, and you're just like, yeah. So it's basically like
it's a little different too, because you're not actually. I mean, there's only so much you can slam into a guy's face or a girl's face versus the opposite. Yeah. Like, you could, you know.
That's very true. But, like, that's so hot when I'm just, like, basically, like, face fucking him, and it just feels so good. But then there's, like, times where a guy's like, okay, hold back, and I'm like, all right. But I'll start off with, like, without putting my hand on the back of his head, and I'll just start off, like, arching my back and just kind of, like, slightly riding the face. And then if he's, like, really into it and he, like, pushes into it, then I'm like, all right, I'll grab the back of your head and I'm just, like, basically ride his face with my back arched. It's so hot.
What about the conversation? A lot of people are like, oh, well, just tell them what you want to tell. Like, I've had girls before be like, stop what they're doing and go, did you like that? But I'm like, I don't know if I need to have that conversation, that input right then. So, were you yay or nay with directing somebody when being like,
100%,
hey,
because if they're not enjoying it, I don't mind if they're just like, oh, you know, it depends on how you deliver it, though. If you're just like,
to me,
if you just kind of, hey, did. Right?
Yeah.
You know, okay. If it's like, oh, do you like that?
You know,
right. I've had both, and it's more like you get that person that they completely stop what they're doing, and it's like.
Okay, so like that I don't agree with. I don't want you to ask me if that's okay. Like, if I want you to do it differently, I don't mind the, hey, can you just go harder, or hey, can you softer, or and it depends on your delivery too, because
right now.
Yeah, okay, so yes, that I don't agree with, but like I've had people like just say, hey, just slow down and don't use the hand, you know. And I'm like, okay, and it depends on the delivery, because if you're like, so don't use your teeth.
The biting's not helping me out right now.
In agreement, minimal direction is what we're trying to say.
And I don't mind that, like if somebody stops, because you're already having an intimate moment with this person, whether it's a one-night stand or whether you know the person forever, you're already in this intimate moment, so like why not have small slight instructions to make it more enjoyable? Because like when you give oral, it's definitely about the other person more so than yourself, but when I give oral, I love turning that person on. So that's also like what gets me with oral, like you said, you know, you like to give oral because like that person getting turned on is a turn on for me as well.
That's how
but if you're not doing it right and they give you some slight instructions, I don't mind that. I think that's great.
I'm not doing it for my, to some degree I'm doing it for my pleasure, but ultimately it's for that person. So it's like, if you need to tell me, hey, a little softer on the clit, a little more here, a little more less, whatever. Yeah, give me that direction, because I don't want to just be like trying my damnedest to do everything.
Over here.
Yeah. And then you're just like, they're just looking down like, what the
You're checking off all the boxes. Well, I did this, and then I did that, and then, I did that. And
in their head, they're like all the wrong things. Like, he did this, and he did that.
I think the questionnaire afterwards is okay.
Yeah. Well,
I
did say after I pooped on that person, they gave me a 10 out of 10, and they're like, even with the pooping, I'd say 85%. You know, I was like, sweet.
So how did you get the graded scale?
He just offered it. He just offered it up, and he was just like, honestly, I'd give that 10 out of 10. I was like, really? I was like, oh, that's not.
Shit on you.
I was like, that wasn't even my best. I was like, I'm exhausted and I wanted to take a nap.
Wait, okay.
No, I didn't do anal.
Okay.
We may have to revisit the story just so Woody can be filled in.
Okay, Woody.
Yeah, I wasn't
God
part of this
damn
one,
it.
so.
Okay, it needs to be talked about because it happens to people. You know, like I said.
The readers are out there like, I told you she'd do it again.
It's too interesting not to.
So I feel like the more we talk about it, the more people will be comfortable with it. So anyways, it was years ago. I was on vacation. Obviously, you drink a lot when you're on vacation, and then you go have delicious food that you've been dieting for so many weeks before, so you can have this delicious, rich food.
I don't, but I get that.
And so we went out to eat, and like I was already feeling like bubble guts, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to poop. But then like his apartment was like concrete floors and also like white walls because he had like his whole like living room was set up for photography, so it was like silent and echoey, and his kitchen was like right next to the bathroom, and that's where he was at. And I was like, I'm about to have exploding diarrhea and I have to do it quietly, so I just
like that's a thing.
I just did it just some because I thought I was legitimately going to take a nap and then like get up and like party all over again. And then he started kissing me and I was like, all right, well I guess I was like, well I think I got the gist of it out. And then like because I'm a squirter, so when I come I push out or I just release. And like he was doing a really good job at oral, and I just kept like clenching because I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna poop on his face because then it really would be over. So then I was on top. Then I was on top, and like when I'm on top, I like know how to work it to where it feels amazing, and I just come everywhere. And then I couldn't help it, and all of a sudden I like, you know how when it just comes out and you're like, did it or did it not? Like, and then I was just like, oh my God, I think I pooped on him. And I had to like look him in the eyes and stop with this face of like shock. And I was just like, I think I pooped on you. And because I'm a squirter, and I told him squirter, we laid a towel down, and I got up and I like tried to wipe as much as I could off, and he's like, how bad is it? And I was like, just don't look. I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and take a shower. And he followed me in. It was just, it was embarrassing. But we did make lots of funny jokes about it, and he was super fucking cool about it.
Well, if you can't laugh at yourself.
Yeah, I mean, like he
can laugh at her.
And he also
She made it easy for us.
Exactly. Well, and then he was really cool about it, and he was like, actually, this isn't the first time I got pooped on. And I was like, well, I mean, I was like, well, I got lucky in the poop lottery
maybe
there.
If it was, he'd be pissed. Like if it was the first time, he's like, what the fuck?
He said it the first time he's like, I will say this is the first time I've done it without doing butt stuff. And I was like,
that would be something. Yeah.
But then he continued to say, well, you can't come to my house and poop on my bed and then not let me put it in your butt. And I was like, do you really want to put it in my butt right now, or can we just like, should we wait for another day? I was like, I don't think that this is the.
I think he's thinking you got the most out. You showered, so it's clean. You're good to go.
I still probably myself personally probably been like, yeah, maybe a day is a good.
I don't know.
Maybe we wait a day. Maybe we see what happens. Especially if you're going to continue to drink alcohol.
It was so embarrassing. I was so embarrassed, and he was so cool about it. Like, and then we just like, I was like, well, I was just trying to mark my territory. We would just like make jokes about it, so it made it like way better. But it happens, and so it should be talked about because like it's embarrassing. But as long as you have like a cool person about it, because it does happen to people.
Woody, if you come back with a poop story, I'm gonna be amazed.
I don't have one like that. nothing like that.
Oh, it was bad. Oh man, that's the only time it's ever happened to me though, and it.
Well, okay, I've got one not great one, but it doesn't involve poop. It does involve oral.
Okay.
That's appropriate.
Honey, I don't know if you can attest this. Have you ever just been going down on someone, made a slight adjustment, or whatever, and then you just get a queef? On your face?
Yeah.
That's not a fun experience.
No.
It's not the end of the world. It's you just have to go. I should not have moved you that way.
Well, when I queef, it happens more so in like doggy style because like you get up and like you suck in the air when you get into the position, and then like you go out. Oh, you did like doggy style oral.
Yeah. I brought it upon myself. It happened. But like she was like, "Oh my god," and I'm like, This is my ex that I'm not going to delve into which relationship.
Yeah.
One of my exes that it was like, dude, we've been together for a long time. Like, if you think that's the worst thing, like, you see me fucking
and she was
pissed
still
drunk.
embarrassed after like that long?
She's not embarrassed, but she's just like, sorry. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
She wasn't like embarrassed, but she's just like, I'm sorry that happened. I'm like, I'm the one that fucking moved you around. So
I would be
should
laughing
the
my ass off.
Yeah.
I would be.
It was
so
like
laughing
directly in my
ass off.
mouth. Like, just yeah.
Maybe I wouldn't laugh right away.
I'm laughing about it now. It's been years.
Oh, yeah. Again, if you can't laugh at yourself,
Oh, yeah.
you can laugh at them.
Well, and as a female though, you can't help it because when you go up in certain situations, like, and you come up and you basically squeeze in, then like you can't help when air comes, and then when you like. So you'll go up in doggy style, but then you'll come back, and that's when you push out, and you're just like, well, there goes that air. I mean, sometimes it's inedible, but it's still
Did you say
embarrassing.
sometimes it's
inedible. Sometimes it is inedible.
That was definitely inedible.
This is going to be so much harder.
So should we go back to the edible panties?
Don't do it, ladies.
No, don't.
No,
Don't.
or the inevitable panties.
That's what I said.
I think personally, if you're ever gonna buy them, it should really just be a treat for like your person you're gonna sleep with. Be like, you know what? I brought you a fruit roll up. It just happens to be in panty
I would
looking
just
form.
place it on top of me without wearing them.
I wouldn't even do that. Use it as an after sex joke. Be like, hey, I got you a snack.
Or just wear it as like a tank top.
There's just so much other stuff out there. I just don't see any reason for
There's
edible
not.
underwear.
I don't know why it's still a thing either.
Right.
Yeah, it's so against like hygienic goodness.
Cleanliness?
Yes, I like my term better, so shut up.
Are we a battling thesaurus here?
But queefing is embarrassing, but like also like tooting, like it's just funny because like when you toot, sometimes you can't help it because like the guy might just be going, or the girls might be on top, and then you toot and you're like, oh, and you pause for a second, but like they don't care, but you care, so you're just like, oh, and then you just keep going, or you just like kind of laugh about it, and you're just like, it's just funny how
it's bodily functions. It just happens.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's funny how like farting is okay when you're completely naked and like somebody's inside of you, as opposed to like being completely clothed and next to somebody. You know, like it's just the difference of it. It's just.
I mean, like in a crowded movie theater, like the dead silence of part of the movie, not the best
just
time.
crunch on popcorn. Just eat popcorn as loud as you can as you go.
But it's the worst when people's bathrooms are placed improperly in their houses.
Oh God, yeah.
You're like at the dining room right next to the bathroom. You're like, really?
Yeah.
Like I'll be
You're
back
like,
in a minute.
is there another one? Like, and then like it's
Can
the
you use the
worst when you
upstairs
like.
bathroom?
It's the worst when you actually clog the toilet up and you're just like, oh no.
There's
You have
no
to think-
plunger anywhere.
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah, and you're at like somebody's house for the first time, and you're like, I have to fucking take the lid off, and I have to fix this now, because you're just like,
Like Dumb and Dumber, where he's
Absolutely.
like, yeah, the bathroom upstairs doesn't work, and he's like, oh fuck.
yeah, it's pretty much. But man, that's happened to me more times than once, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, there's some horror stories of going to certain people's bathrooms, and It's just not good. It's horrible to even think about going in. Like if the person you just met, you go into their bathroom and you're just like, I gotta go. And the toilet get all, dude.
They don't have matches. They don't have spray.
I did one time.
You try to do the courtesy flush and then it clogs and you're just like everything just goes wrong.
You're like, so I'm not getting laid tonight. Bye.
It'll just even be like a party and like people are waiting at the door and you're just like, fuck, what do I do? And I just say, God, be careful. The last person in there really blew it up. I just held my nose. That's what I do.
We have a shared work bathroom that only employees can use. So it's the same thing. I mean, like I have been lucky enough to never have to do any of those things at my work, just happenstance. But even when it is, it's just like I have to come out and just be like, that wasn't me. I'm just letting you know. Right. And that's not even as a joke. I'm just like, literally, that dude.
Yeah, sometimes it really isn't you, and you're like
the cook downstairs, because you know every time when there's a cook in there because the cook spent like fucking 30 minutes in there, and you're just like, why, dude? Could you not have, I mean, I know you work long shifts, but could you not have done this at any other point in time other than like the end of the night?
So I have two questions. One, how do y'all feel about like pooping in public places? Like some people are weird and they like wait till they get home to poop. I will poop anywhere as long as like the seat seems clean and I can put paper towels down. Well, not paper towels because that will clog up the toilet, but like stuff down.
My work doesn't allow me to hold it. Like I'll work 12, 14-hour days sometimes, and I work in pre-construction sites, meaning the only thing
is the porta potty.
Yeah. And dude, they make a porta potty now that you can sit in, and it has like saloon doors. And I'm like, really? And the thing is, it's only about. It's a little bit higher than weight.
So you can still see your head and have a conversation. Be like, don't nail that nail there.
You know what's worse? No, you know what's worse? There's a urinal on the back of it. So you can literally piss while staring at the back of the dude's head that's sitting in front of you.
That's awkward.
It is so weird. We used to just do, like, we would see somebody that worked on our crib.
So what if I, climbed up and used the urinal while the guy was using the bathroom and shitting?
No, you couldn't use the urinal.
Even if I, climbed up and stood?
Unless you were really skilled peeing standing up.
Ooh.
So there was enough room to stand.
I'm skilled peeing standing up, but are we talking aim? Because
no, you got to aim for it.
Oh yeah,
sure.
then no.
Sure. But that would be the funny thing for us if we ever knew anybody that had to go fucking take a shit. Dude, we'd just go stand behind him and talk to him. He does not even to use the bathroom. It's so awkward. You're like,
why would
so next question.
I didn't answer that one.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on, Woody, get your ass together.
I'm not opposed to pooping in public areas. I prefer not to, just for like the cleanliness factor type of thing.
I would think everybody. Yeah, exactly.
Like
to.
Yeah, like yeah.
No, but when nature calls.
But yeah, when nature calls, yeah, it's like.
But I don't ever hold it specifically because I'm in public. I'm just like I gotta go take a shit. I'm gonna go.
It depends. I've walked into a bathroom before and been like...
Depends.
Not that
We're
old.
talking about pooping.
Not that old. Couple more years.
I've walked into some bathrooms before and been like, I can't breathe. And I need to leave.
Yeah.
And be like, I don't even know. I don't think this is human.
I don't even want to pee in here.
And then you start looking around like at a convenience store.
You see glory holes.
No, you're starting to... Is the person still here?
That's another episode.
Is it the big girl at the register right now? Or is it the dude that's fucking looking at the malt liquors? Because that's...
The Cheetos.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a guy holding a bag of pickles and Funyuns, and you're like, dude... It had to be that guy.
Yeah, right.
It had to be the guy with the pickles and Funyuns. Come on, bro.
Okay, next question.
Okay, so how long do you wait when you're dating somebody to poop at their house? Mine's like a month usually. Oh. However, one of my friends that, we were both attracted to each other, which it didn't go any further. However, like, we went out and like, what did we do? What did we eat? I think I made like breakfast burritos or something. I was like, I'm probably gonna poop in your house later. It was like one of our like third times ever hanging out, and I usually wait like a month, like before I like get to the poop in the house.
It's got to be a month.
But I'm like the quickest pooper in the world. Like I've tell people this, and they were like, nope, and they were just like, holy did you really just poop? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, we were down here working on a production meeting or something, and she was like, I'll be back in a minute. And I was all just fucking with her, like 1 or 2, and she goes 2, and like 30 seconds later, I'm like, no.
Yeah, it usually only takes me
way.
like 30 to 45 seconds.
"Geez, that's incredible to me that it happened in that time.
I mean, there's
Did you go in
times
with
where
your phone or without your phone? Because without your phone, then I mean, it's quick. It's a quick ordeal. But if you go in with your phone, you just get distracted. And you're like,
well,
my legs are numb. Fuck.
Then I'm like, oh man, Mario Kart. I just need to beat this fucking score. But no, for the most part, I am very super fast. But then there's times where I eat like hot chicken, and I'm like, oh.
I will say.
And then I will bring my phone.
This is
when I know it's going to be a long one.
This is where the age really does come in as a topical thing. I don't think at this age it matters. I mean, it might be the first date that I go on with you. And if I gotta go, man, it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that's kind
I'm a little bit more comfortable now, and like, in my age where I'm just like, you know what, we know it's gonna happen.
It seems like a real young thing. You're like, oh.
But I also was in a 10-year relationship, so now I'm just like, now I'm just like.
Now as a 24-year-old, that's what makes me laugh.
Yeah, I definitely think that at an earlier age, you're super self-conscious. And and when you get older, you're just like, dude, it's...
No fucks given,
Kind of like everything else we've been talking about in this last section, which I'm not even sure if it's making on this episode. We went from my anal and we just went to bodily function.
Wait.
Yeah, but that's okay. That could be a completely different episode.
We actually could have a whole episode on pooping.
Like, if a girl poops in your house, like, when you're first dating them, like, do you call her out?
So this is
first date? No.
If she poops in your house first date, like, I don't know, I don't think I could do a first date. Know. Although I did poop on somebody for a first date, so there's that.
Yeah, there's that, and he said 10 out of 10. So I mean,
I got a pretty weird sense of humor. I might just go ahead and fucking give somebody shit over that kind of stuff.
Give somebody shit.
You just some shit over poop.
Pun intended.
He called the shit poop.
I like your face when you realized you made a joke without realizing you made a joke. You're like...
I love it. I make a joke and know that I made a joke and it's not funny. But if I don't even try, and that's how this works.
Basically. When you don't try to be funny, it's basically us laughing at you and not with you. When you try to be funny...
Well, then he's just going to laugh too.
You're just laughing.
Yeah, I'll just laugh. I'll fake it.
You're a lone wolf like your shirt.
It says Wolf Bros. So I don't know where you're getting the lone part.
Where's the bro on the shirt?
Hold on.
Did you roofie me? I don't want that. Coronavirus.
It's just get away.
I'd rather have the clap than the corona.
Did you just cheer for the coronavirus?
No, it's more like, get away from me.
It's like you're those gypsies. Get away, get away.
Is that how gypsies talk?
I have no fucking clue.
Okay, so when I worked at Nordstrom's,
too. That's weird.
There were these people that came in, and all of their hair was dyed jet black. And they would have stacks of gift cards. And they had the weirdest accent. I mean, it was kind of like if you ever meet like real carnies that have been doing it for like their whole lives. They have this accent that's just
they're
like
the bearded lady.
They are like true gypsies, and it's like an accent that's like and I'm not knocking these people, but they would come and they would get like some of the most expensive clothing, buy hundreds of dollars with their gift cards. And we're like, hell yeah, because you make commission. You're like, yes, but you're like, oh, they have the black hair and the funny accent, and I'm not being racist or whatever, but like this was legitimate. Like these people legitimately scammed Nordstrom's, and so because the return policy at Nordstrom, you can come 10 years later with no receipt, no tags, and return it. If we have sold it in that store. Right. And so they would come and they would copy like the pattern to like remake these like couture clothes, and then they would come and return like $800 worth of stuff. So that takes away from your commission. Yeah. And they have all these gift cards because they'll just put it all back on these gift cards. So when they come out with a gallon Ziploc bag with the fucking gift cards, and they have jet black hair and they have a weird fucking accent.
Watch out.
you know that you're not, you know that money is going to be taken off of your paycheck eventually. Like, it might be months, it might be a month.
Just quit.
But
as soon as you do that commission, you're like, I'm getting a new job.
Yeah, and I don't like to profile people at all, but it just really fucking sucked because you knew, and it happened. It happened every single time. Like, it wasn't like, it was legitimate statistics. It happened every time.
So you don't like profiling, but you'll do it.
If it's true,
I'm just kidding.
If it's true, then yeah. It's just so unfair because they fuck with people's commission and their livelihood, just so they can like cheat. They can cheat designers, and and it's
not cool.
It sucks, and cool, if you're out there and you do that and you're listening, you fucking suck.
I was actually for a brief period. I was a professional salad tosser. At Nordstrom's of all places, I was a professional salad tosser.
I told you women don't like. Oh, was it women?
Can we get some merchandise? I would like.
I was a professional salad tosser.
I was a professional salad tosser.
Or just say professional salad tosser.
And it's like a softball jersey or something. Or I got it. Bowling shirts. Woody's on the back.
Professional. So in the comments. Tell us if you would actually buy a shirt if we had a bowling shirt that said Woody and on the back professional salad tosser.
This is going to guarantee me to be back on the show now.
For sure, we always have returning guests.
8x10s of boobs with a poop emoji on it. So
saying "Oh poop."
10 out of 10 would agree.
How bad is it?
I like how bad it is. The poop emoji on the front. How bad is it?
With one of the O faces, with like the red cheeks. I think that's great.
Oh, we could get our designer to just make the O face with your. I
hear Gypsies are good at designing stuff now. Well, that's how we'll get.
We'd have to make it first, and then they'd steal it.
That will just make it better for us. Then we can steal it back from them.
I don't think it's better. Just. It's kind of like when you make a copy of a copy. You ever seen the movie Multiplicity? Free advertisement. Where they keep making copies and then they make the copy of the copy and it's
We're
the
gonna
really
make the
dumb
economy
one.
pick up after the there's gonna be
the coronavirus is killing everything.
But all these movies and TV shows, people are going to be sitting at home watching Frankie and Grace.
Clerks.
Grace and Frankie. We found out that's.
And what did you just say? What
Multiplicity with Michael Keaton.
I love Michael Keaton.
Oh, dude, he was one of the best Batman. He was the best Batman, in my opinion.
And also one of the best Beetlejuices.
Oh. The only Beetlejuice first off.
So far.
Oh no, I've been.
He's fired.
And there's so many other Beetlejuices.
I was Lydia for Halloween one time. We'll have to post a picture. I was fucking awesome. It was great.
Yeah.
You know multiple Beetlejuices, but you don't know who Lydia is on Beetlejuice.
I know who Lydia is. I just needed to think about it. I can't stop chopping. And I apologize for everybody out there. Every time I take a sip, I don't even know if it's possible to drink a cocktail.
Side note:
with ice and not chew.
Heine bitched about me chomping on my ice and has continued to do it throughout the entire episode.
And you know what? I've also still.
We can make that a drinking game.
Oh.
Every time you hear chomping of the ice, you have to drink.
But they would have to watch the whole episode, and then they'd have to watch it again.
Why wouldn't we just put that in notes of the release of the episode?
Oh, wow, you're smart.
Duh.
The brains of the operation. Let's call it that.
She's at least the boobs of the operation.
She's the boobs of the operation for sure.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I don't know if I like him anymore now. You've just turned me against the thruster.
You turned yourself against the thruster.
I feel like you tried
to turn him against me, and it backfired. And now they hate you.
I feel like the second half of this is just going to be just spices of just random bullshit.
Bunch of bullshit.
The outtakes of just like, this is us sitting around for the next half hour.
There's definitely going to be more editing in this episode. No, that's what like he's edited. Like for our first episode, he just took the whole last 45 minutes off.
Yeah.
I feel like I smell.
It was also though. We also then had by the 25 minutes in, we'd already finished our first bottle or our second bottle of champagne from Mimosas.
Between
and then
three
we
of us.
started drinking wine, and by the time it was at the end, we were done with another bottle of wine. So you can see
Excuse me.
at the end of
But
the
that's the funny
second
part, too. But
of-
we're also responsible, like, where we edit it, too, where you could tell that we're a little fucked up.
Right.
And, like, I'm just like,
I have that pint of vodka if you guys want to make things interesting.
Oh no, yeah, we probably will at some point. There might be.
I am not
is
a
there gonna be
vodka drinker.
third part
If
of
it's
this?
brown, I'm down. That's my rule of
Is that
drinking.
another episode?
Yep.
Well, but no, that was
Does
part
the
of the anal one you missed.
I was gonna say, does the poop story get brought back up in that one?
No. That's my rule of thumb for drinking. If it's brown, I'm down. Like, beer-wise, liquor-wise.
What about oddly colored poop? Sometimes it comes out oddly
Okay,
colored.
so when I graduated from college,
Are you saying you pooped school colors?
yep, my college had like green was their theme color, but my parents made this graduation cake with like black icing, like a shit ton of black icing,
Literally
and
a shit
everybody pooped like dark green poop for like teal poop. For days.
Wow.
I'm talking about like
That's interesting.
there was so much food coloring in this poop that like
processed shit.
I was like, are y'all shitting fucking green? And they're like, yeah, man, it was the cake. And, like that icing was so black, and like everybody pooped teal for like 5 days.
I don't know if I've ever pooped teal. And usually I
It
think
was-
it's medications. Like
it was
I've eaten
a
medications
distinct
before, or
dark
different
color.
kinds of drugs, and I'm like, ooh, I didn't know it could be
Different
that
kinds
color.
of drugs, definitely. I definitely had Molly before. I've had Molly before and been like the next day, like, am I imagining this? Or am I still high? That looks fucking rainbow. Oh,
Yes
man.
and yes.